can do six people can co-stream at the same time,
Is that what it is? I was going to ask that.
Yeah.
and at least on YouTube, uh, it can be more than that. But doing it that way is hey Jerry, good to see you. Good to see you. But here's the thing, I don't know if because I know for a fact you can stream to like Facebook and some of these other formats. Hey Yankee Kyle, good to see you. You can stream to more than six things, but only six YouTube channels. And I don't know if that means, I don't know if it's how many YouTube channels you can stream to, or is it how many people streaming to YouTube? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's just little specifics like that pop in my head, questions that I think we're doing pretty good. Yankee Kyle asked how you guys doing. I'm still much.
One person watching besides me on my side. I love it. Well, I'll keep it going. Hopefully, I'll get watch time with my watch.
I hadn't even looked at mine. I am kind of curious.
See if anybody's joining on your side right now.
Oh, let's see.
I'm on Randy's StreamYard and his YouTube and my YouTube.
Let's see.
I like to have everything broken up. I don't know why. I just like to see everybody's chat better.
Well, sometimes if you don't have both of them up, you miss the comments.
Yeah, I do sometimes. I need watch hours. Gary needs watch hours, but Gary's only got 147 watch hours.
Yeah, but I mean, I already have a
channel that's monetized.
Right. So I'm not really worried about it. But I do want to thank Bud Files, Yankee Kyle, for coming in. That is appreciated greatly.
Destination Unknown. He's got his YouTube police up. If you want to skip out on me, you go for it. I'm not going to hold you.
No.
No, because he wants to know if you had one up, and I said yes.
Oh, yeah.
He's streaming off. Hey, Molly. He's streaming off of Randy.
Yeah, I don't want to detract from anybody else. I really don't. If hey Kyle Krippner, good to see you. I guess I don't know.
Up there you go, Gary.
There we go. Love that sound. No, I don't. Well, it's funny. People talk about I am a police officer, but most of what I do is really just patient care. We don't do. I mean, we do.
Yeah, you don't get to run around the siren much.
Well, we don't. And the fact is, at night, we typically don't even use it, really. Because, I mean, first of all, it's a pretty good sized campus, but it ain't like an entire, well, I guess it is kind of typically like a town, but a very small town. And most of the folks there are either employees or they are patients. Yeah. So it's
welcome back, B.
Especially at night. Hey, I wouldn't give you a ticket. Jesse. Let's see. But in fact, I haven't given out many tickets in my life. I've given out a few, but not a whole lot. It just doesn't seem, you know, doesn't seem the smart thing to do. Well, I mean, it's almost like there's a conflict of interest, because the same. Granted, here's what happens. All right, haven't given out many wrenches either. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what's on my mind, Mod. How stupid do I feel? In fact, I'm gonna make you a little different, Jesse. You are a managing mod. You know.
Oh, you got high-ranking mod.
Well, if anybody's going to be a managing mod,
it's going to be him. Yep.
So, you know, he is the mod father. He's, yes. You know, and I feel bad, you know, that I wasn't. It's too early in the morning for me to think about a lot of things. But
yep, Toby's parked.
But out there, I mean, most of what we do really is patient care. You know, and people know the rules when they come in there. People know that you know the speed limits, and even then, it's not like we try to create havoc out there. But if you think about it, the same people that work there, it's the same people. Hey, good to see you, Beverly.
That was from Randy's nephew, Toby D.
Thank you, Beverly. Beverly's actually over in my Belt Loop 29 Cute Critters channel.
Awesome.
That is appreciated. But if you think about it, typically what happens is if a patient, because there are some very dangerous people there. I mean, that's just the truth. Hey, Destinations Unknown, good to see you. In fact, I feel so silly. I've never done this on this channel.
I've got one watching. That's me.
Hey, I understand.
I love it. That's all right. I'll get my watch hours.
Well, hey, Des, won't you, if you're up, you know, why don't you come on with me next time and co-stream? We can focus on sending some folks over there to your channel.
Oh, good. Steve's back. Okay, cool. Back with Misfit this year. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night too. I don't know about Barbecue Rockstar yet if he's going to be going live. But if he does not go live, then I'm going on a little earlier.
Oh, goodness gracious!
You're on Randy's. You're not on mine.
Jess. You know, you are now a managing mod in both channels. And if we were on my other channel, I'd make you a managing mod in there as well, Jesse.
Randy, you're so funny. I love you. He's over at my side. He's over at my side watching.
I set my other phone up. I'm watching her watch me.
And I'm watching him as he watches me. You better keep your eye on the road.
Hey, I'd be doing it myself.
Good morning, and thank you for popping in. Or, yeah, it's still morning for you, I think. Yeah, it's afternoon for me. It's up to 12.
If I can get this phone to working, you know, I'll put it on there as well. Right now I have trouble keeping up with, you know, the two that I've got on.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to put my phone on too.
Well, this is one of my last phone. I had it for like 8 years, and it was, but I think probably the battery's about, you know, shot on it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I got to turn it down. All right, I'm on Gary's now too.
We're watching each other now on our other.
Yes, we are.
Let me see if I can find a charger or something. Keep hooked up to this thing.
Ah, there he is.
Maybe it'll work. I'm gonna try it.
Speaking of mods. Jesse, you got head mod, dude. Hey, Ozark. Your other channel. Whoop, whoop.
Oh,
Thank you,
this one won't.
Steve.
This one won't hook up to that.
I think I am already on that channel as well.
I got something that will hook.
No, I'm not. But now you got another member. I know it's that stuff that I don't follow, but I just won't put all notifications. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, I think I actually only have one channel with all notifications put on it.
Thank you, Jesse.
I just don't want my phone going off all the time. All right.
Okay, so I've got you in front of me on my phone. I got the I won. Did you hear what I won at Danny's live?
No.
Okay, let me, Jeremy just went up, so I can
Hang
put my
on.
camera back on.
My phone's ringing. I expect that's Tammy.
Uh-oh, okay. Let's see. D said, okay, so if I go on Gary's and Des, will it give them their watch hours since I'm on one IP address? It should, as long as it's in separate windows. Like, don't put them all on the same tab. Open up and pull the tabs apart and put the sound on low, and then just have them behind each other. But if they're on the same tab, like tab, it won't. So I have it separated. And then put it on the lowest you can go with whatever one that you're not on.
Yeah, you gotta have the volume on just a little bit.
Yeah. You might hear a slight echo in the background, but if you put it as low as you can go before it turns off, then you're good to go. And not on the same thing. You won too, I know, Beverly. I won the Batman not Batman, the Bat Signal. Hi, Kim.
Hello, Kim.
Oh gosh, I hope your migraine goes away, honey. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate you for connecting with me. It happens sometimes. Sometimes they'll disconnect too. So you'll have to check back every so often and see if you're still connected. YouTube likes to play that game from time to time. Who was it last night? Rebecca had told me that somebody had to sign resub like 4 or 5 times on her channel.
I've got 2 different live streams going. Hang on, let me mute the things like talk. Okay.
That'll be fun, Steve.
Well, hang on.
Hey, Dee. Welcome, honey.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
She tends to call about the same time every day.
Who's that?
But I don't always think of it.
Who calls every day about the same time?
My wife.
Ah. Is she at work or?
Tammy calls every day about 11 o'clock. That's typically when she's taking her lunch break.
They give us so much room, don't they? They give us so much room, don't they?
All right.
And that stinks squeezing through that gate like that. Toby, do you have a channel?
He don't have one yet.
I just figured out how to come onto this one.
Hey, somebody asked me if you had a channel, so I just wind up this way.
I'm pretty sure you guys had to walk me through how to even do this dang thing.
Yeah.
I'll forget next time.
Talk to Shannon and Randy, and they'll walk you through it. They both have channels. You know, the family with channels can pass it on.
I don't know if you notice, I'm not in the truck a whole lot like Randy is. I'm in and out.
Yeah, but that's still cool. I mean, you're still driving. We still get destinations. Road trip is a road trip.
I got a little bit of a drive here, but
yeah, Josh, that is his nephew Toby. So now you know.
Dang, Randy, before it's all said and done, I'll be more popular than you.
I know it. It don't take much. You're going to have to go home and have your boys watch you drive around today.
Just to give you a heads up, in YouTube Police, you can drop many commands to get your link dropped.
Yeah, you can.
All of Randy's, my piece and piece one, and P's one. 29DD, Tune, Yarn.
All right, I am now watching yours. There's
Awesome.
If I can get this to work properly.
But this pocket, I have this is the thing on the back, Gary. If you could see me real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So I won one of these with the bat signal on Danny's channel. And so I have this thing that sits on my monitor that hooks it onto it, so I can hold it on my monitor like this, so I can watch chat on your channel on my phone, and I don't have to hold it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but you're the bat. You know, you are Batman, so I've got the bat signal. So
there we go.
I'll be calling you.
Well, I'm lucky I was able to get this thing running. I wasn't sure if it would work or not.
Hey, Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca. And I guess I need to get back over. It doesn't have the personal mod father touch. I see. Hey, welcome our homestead in the wood with D. Good to see you come in. Let's see. I'm sorry I hadn't been in here paying as much attention. Been trying to pay attention to my wife and getting coffee, and well, I'm multitasking, I guess. And this is kind of interesting. I've got more folks in my Cute Critters channel than I do in my YouTube Police channel. Well, it's
how are you streaming off of that?
See that when you go through and you click on the share stream or share out to your audience,
yeah,
you know, you select more than one destination.
Oh, okay.
And so I've got 5 channels. I've actually got 6 destinations that I can stream to.
I didn't know. I thought you had to be up here. I didn't know you could do that too.
Yeah, I mean, you could. I mean, you could literally go through and stream if it would let me, and I don't know if it would. What's the link drop? You know, I don't even have one set up for YouTube. I can do that pretty quickly, though, I think.
Yeah.
It won't take me long to say. At the moment, I don't have one. I'm sorry, Bev. I don't have one set up for. I've never really streamed. Well, I guess I have. I just don't think I've ever set up the Nightbot for. And I think I can do it though. I can do that while I'm sitting here. Let's see. it'll be one thing I don't know how to do is I don't know how to I don't know how to do more than one channel with Nightbot at a time. So I have to go through and uh, and sign out and then sign back in. So, and I don't know. Let's see. So sign in, log in with YouTube. This is going to be Cute Critters.
That is the StreamYard link for Randy's live. I pinned to my side, just in case anybody.
Oh, I forgot to. I need to copy that link first. It'll take me just a minute to hook this up. I do have it set up on Mental Cop or on YouTube Police.
I love that. Jesse says the mod father is modding for 4 channels at one time. Nightbot is jelly.
Of course they are.
I love it.
All right, as a moderator, there we go. D, you are now a mod there as well. But I am gonna set up a few, customized channels or customized commands for my for my YouTube Cute Critters. It used to be
Yeah,
Cute Critters.
you can still do the bots if you're streaming. Anything that's on your side, all your Nightbot stuff will work on your side only.
Yeah.
Not for all the channels that are streaming together.
All right. The first one I'm gonna put in here is 29. All right. I will go ahead and make Peace, the second one, out of because I've got Dez here.
Steve, you're on my channel right now. What helps on mine is when you pop out the chats, Steve, and you take the chats and you put them side by side. Like, my chat. Actually, all 3 of us. YouTube Police, mine, and Randy. We all have up on top the StreamYard pins, and then you'll be able to see like mine says Peaceful Des. Gary's will say Missouri Outlaw. Well, actually, you did that differently. Randy? No. Am I on Randy's again? Hold on.
What is the command on Randy's? Oh yeah, he's got the military.
Yep. Shoot, I don't have. I was up on 2 of Randy's. I gotta find you, Gary. Where in the heck? Thought I was up on you. All
I
right.
don't know.
There's Missouri. There you are. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming to your channel now. Okay, and Gary's has nothing pinned on the top of his.
I don't yet. I'm not really fully awake. Let's see. I've got Army, Navy. No, I don't have an Army done yet.
USMC.
Yeah, I got USMC.
Air Force. AF.
USAF. That's right.
Yeah, I believe so. And then don't forget BFF for
Yeah.
for Jerry.
All right. Let me get BFF.
You stay where you know, right? I don't blame you, Steve. Sometimes I'll have 4 chats, like I'll pop out of all the chats.
Can you think of any others I need to do?
Let's
Tune.
see. Tune,
Hang on.
Yarn, Rhoda.
Yeah, that's a great one. I need
Forgot
to have in
Rhoda.
there.
I think. Did you get YouTube Police Rhoda too?
Yeah, I mean that one is should be set up.
Oh, we have SWAT in here.
Have swap.
Yep, YouTube SWAT.
Oh, cool. All right, here's so far the ones I've got. 29 Army BFF DD drop Navy Peace Roto. That should be Rota.
Rota.
Uh,
Popo. Jesse.
that's not a bad one. I will get that on my. I will get that on my Rota Tune and USAF.
And Yarn.
Yarn. I need to add yarn.
Peace and peace. And peas. I
Yeah,
still
I was
can't
just
believe Jason.
thinking about that.
Dimples with peas. Whenever he comes into mine, he types in peas, and it comes up. But only for him though, because that's specified just for him.
Right.
And I thought the peace one, the PIECE one, was just Frank's, but anybody can use it. So.
Let's see. I have a 4E 6 after C.
Welcome, Dano. That was a great Hawaii 550. The old and the new. I liked both.
All right, I'm gonna do Popo, which you think I would have had that in my, and I can change that in a few minutes.
Yeah.
I've got peace, Navy drop, DD, BFF, Army 29, Popo, Rhoda, Tune, USAF, USMC, Yarn.
I think that's about. I think we're right there at the cutoff. How many can you do?
All right.
Yep. 50 Hawaii 5050.
All right.
Welcome back, Toby.
Had a phone call from the VA. Had to get off the phone.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I would too.
All right.
It's funny. The two drivers are on top of each other.
We're
Oh.
racing.
It's all like on mine, Steve. When you type in peace, this one, your channel link will come up. So no matter what you go to, you can type whatever, DD29 tune. Your channel link will come up.
I think I've got it set up, but let me. There may be one more thing I have to do.
We
So
do
you-
that, so we're trying to put the Godfather out of business. That way you drop your own link.
Not
So
at
the
all.
Godfather can retire.
No, the only thing is, even though I know the Mod Father can handle a bunch of different channels,
Yeah.
I don't. He's got to sleep at some point.
Right. He can
So,
retire a little bit. He can work part time instead of full time.
so this is there we go. If it wasn't working before, it should work now. So, anyhow, I've got Nightbot set up on 3 channels.
Nice.
Oh wow! I hadn't completely finished because the commands right now, what I've got, I need to go through and get rid of some of these settings.
You're gonna do weather too, right, on yours? Yeah.
I don't know how to do the weather, so I don't have that set up. I will have to go through, and a lot of this stuff I need to go through and disable.
Talk to DJ or Eddie. They'll help you with the weather.
Okay.
Yeah, Jesse already told Toby that. This is the first time he's ever been on YouTube. We had to talk him through how just the start of it. I forgot to tell him to turn his phone sideways.
I can't turn my phone sideways.
Yes, you
It won't stay on the dash. The way this
Oh,
dash
no,
is set up.
Oh,
I don't have.
No,
See, watch. That's sideways.
Whoop.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
no,
won't
that
stay.
won't
It
work.
won't. God damn it.
Hey,
Don't drop us.
All right, I'm gonna disable that one too. All right, I should have got. I think I've got rid of all the block stuff or timeout stuff, so it should be good to go now.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't know what all commands there are, but there's a lot. That way, if there's if I'm co-streaming with somebody, we can use the same drop commands.
Don't forget to put in Rhoda under YouTube Police.
Okay, that's a good point.
Since
I'll
you're
take
under it
care of
now.
that right now.
Oh, there you go. Jesse just said it, Gary.
What's
Look
that?
in chat for the weather commands.
Okay. All right. Does it start after the dollar sign? I'm assuming.
You follow it just like that, just the way it's written.
All right. Well, let me put that in. As
Oh
long
my
as I'm
gosh, my
sitting here.
phone notifications are going bonkers right now. Who just went live?
Uh,
I didn't get no notification anybody was home.
I don't. Well, I just type. Do I just put in weather in the first part under the command? Oh no, that's the command. Uh, the message. See,
God
that's
damn it.
just it. I
Why
don't.
are you stopping?
Um, let's see. Command is supposed to call another command. Specify command. Note the input pass. User input. You need to place variables in the message. Because there's a couple different things you have to do. I mean, I can do the drop thing just because I know it's fairly simple. I know where to find the I know where to find the stuff I need for that. But when it comes to the weather, because you have to put weather and then put your input, and that may be, I mean, that's probably what you put as the command. I'm guessing, but I don't know. Something simple I can do, but that's a little bit more complicated than I know. I'm sorry, Jesse. You got a lot more. You on the ball, brother. Uh, I'm I'm
He's
not
all
exactly
thumbs right now.
and right. And uh, where am I going? Oh yeah. Uh,
Dang, Des, you got 10 people on your side.
Oh, I do.
Custom. All right. And
Hey, Shirley. Okay, Shirley said, "Hey guys, just leaving FedEx. Had to send freezer dryer parts. Be home in 45 minutes. Please be careful." Lila, hi
Shirley,
honey, no problem. I just came back from mine this morning.
let her
And
know that I'm adding Rhoda to my to
and
those.
I'm sure she can hear you. Shirley, I don't know if you heard Gary. He's adding Rhoda to YouTube Police and some of his other channels as well. Lila, I hope your appointment goes well, sweetie. I have another one Friday, and then another one next Monday. And no, I got two on Friday. No, one on Friday, two on Friday, and one next week. I lost track. I gotta look at my appointment card.
All right, now I need to go into my main channel.
Yeah, she was wanting to go to a meetup. I figured it out just now.
What?
Gary's probably got an open room where he works. We can move you in there, and then you can go to Mississippi Roundup.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
It could, with a few strings pulled. We could do it for you.
Yeah.
Get you an
Okay.
get you an out pass.
Yeah. All right. Sure. Not.
Oh. Oh,
yeah,
apparently
there
I
you
already
go.
have Rhoda in there.
Oh, okay. I need to put a piece of paper in this. I'm gonna forget this if I don't see this in, like, smack dab in front of me.
Yeah, I've already got it in there.
Okay.
I just looked to verify it.
Kansas City, right, Toby?
Yep.
Can't.
He's around the Kansas City area.
I'm south of Harrisonville right now, going to Garden City.
Yeah, we'll try this. What state? Um, you're welcome, Lila. Hugs, honey. And she says, "Have a good day, everybody."
Garden City. That kind of sounds like one of those things from what was that show with all the zombies? They had a bunch of video or
Walking Dead.
yeah, no, not The Walking Dead. It's the one with the young lady, Raccoon City, I think.
I wouldn't know that.
I can't remember the name of it.
Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Um. Oh, yeah. I appreciate that, Jesse. I just I don't I don't know how to do that and get the message because there's all this different type of stuff that you know. I'll ain't no hurry on it. Fact is, truthfully, if somebody was that interested in the hey, Steel City TV, good to see you. And I'm sorry I've missed some of the chat in here. Um, great to see y'all. I have noticed though. That's awesome, Yankee Kyle. I'm just looking back in the chat. He had his first live stream at 200 views on it. That is cool.
Nice. You know what's gonna stink about this appointment next Friday with my doctor? I have to leave my morning appointment with no wraps on my leg, and the air is gonna kill it until I see my other doctor at 1 p.m. I am not looking forward to that, folks. Nobody
Yeah, see, you
ever
can
get
come up on
lymphedema.
panel if you want. If you want to try to talk him through it instead of typing.
I don't wish this on anybody.
Nancy's doing a pop up. Okay.
Wait a minute, who's doing a pop up?
Beverly said that Nancy's doing a pop up.
All right, let's see. Yep. And for all who don't know who Nancy is, that's our treasured home
Mm-hmm.
with Anastasia or Anastasia.
Well, I will go through and I will go through and play that. Um, although as many screens as I got going right now, I'm gonna have to separate that from the others, um, just to make sure she's getting credit for it. Put it over here. I may have to resurface it. Uh, Jesse said, "No, I won't help anyone eliminate my job." Hey, I understand.
We're not eliminated, we're just giving you some more relaxation time. You're still number one.
Yeah, still the mod father. Oh, dead gummit.
God
Somehow,
damn,
Nikki.
I just passed Terry.
No, you can't have Mama's drink or Bob. Nikki thinks everything's her plate. I love you, sweetheart, but you got to quit picking up everything and chewing them. There are certain things that are your toys. I've even allowed you to have some things that ain't your toys for your toys. she had a hold of Tammy's water bottle, and that ain't good. So
Not good.
not good at all.
I have her running in the background. Yeah, now she's all set with some watch time as well.
Oh, I hadn't hit the like button yet.
I did that.
I'm gonna type in there, let her know I'm here but lurking.
Yeah. Oops. Des and I are lurking. Hey, Jerry.
Hey, I got a question to ask you guys real quick.
Yeah,
Okay.
Have you ever heard of that Cash App program?
Cash App. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Do you have to send it money to somebody for them to send you money first back?
No.
I got this guy on Facebook that had posted a thing, and he said he wants to send me $3,000. But he wants me to send
Scammer.
him $30, and then he'll send me $3,000. I'm saying no, it doesn't
That's a
work that way.
scammer.
You send me $30, I'll send the $30 back to you if you want $30 that bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's called
Good
Hopkins
morning.
Dirt South.
Yeah, no, that's a scammer. Hi, the
That's
Happy
a
Gardener. Hi, Jason. I have Pest Hunter on my side, and the Happy Gardener's on my side. And don't do it. That's a scammer.
Yeah. Let me tell you a story, Jerry. The when I was at one point, and I'm sorry, I guess I should, I shouldn't just start blurting out stories. They take forever to tell sometimes, and the and it's I'm not the only one here. So, and it um, maybe I should start.
Yeah, it only
Yeah,
works for suckers. Don't do it. Jesse said the mod father.
I'm not gonna do it. I got the guy. I told the guy I got the police online right now, and that
Good
they
for
wanted
you.
to keep him online so they can find out where he's at.
Good for you.
I'm running the scam with him because
Yep.
well, I'm sure he's heard that before.
That's
yeah,
all
The
right. Let him think it. Let him think that it's another one on his rear end.
Now, one thing that I did learn from Dillhole told me that if you keep them on the phone and make them hang up, it costs them money, but it don't cost them money if you hang up on them.
it's not on the phone. It's on Facebook.
I know, but it just
I'm gonna
made me think
report it.
about it.
Yeah, but I try to report it, but how do you report it? I can't figure out where I push the buttons and nothing comes up reporting it.
Nothing on the side next to his name.
Oh, they got dots.
Yeah,
Three
click on the
dots.
dots.
You click on the dots and it says forward, remove, forward, or pin.
Oh, that's a first. I've never known that.
Hmm.
You go up at top. It has chat settings in the phone to start a voice and video, and then the minimize and the chat, close chat, and that's it.
And there's
Not
nothing
the
up.
usual place to report it.
I don't get it. Hi, Michael. MB Heritage Farm just popped in.
Hi, Michael.
Here comes Shirley. Shirley is buffering at the moment, but she's on the way.
Otis, be
No
quiet.
problem, Michael. We understand he's mobile right now, so we can't tag anybody.
When I was trying to build my Belt Loop 29 channel early on, I was sending out all these messages to all these people on. After all, this is a Cute Critters channel.
Yes, it is.
The
Hey everybody!
Hi, Shirley.
hey Shirley.
Actually, no, that's the YouTube police channel. That's not the critter channel.
Well, I've got two of them running. One of them is the Cute Critters channel.
Oh, I know.
But anyhow, I was messaging all these people on my friends list, asking them to check out the Belt Loop 29 channel. Getting pretty poor results. But I did have a couple people that actually messaged me back, and one of them was sitting there and we got wrapped up in a conversation, and it was a woman. So in theory, it was a woman. And she was saying she dropped information that she sold, adult videos to people. Well, I didn't ask her for one. Wasn't interested. That was not my focus whatsoever. And anyhow, so the conversation went on, just talking a little bit back and forth. And then she started talking about, or this person started talking about how, they were hungry. I said, well, get you something to eat or something like that. She said, this person said, I can't, my refrigerator's empty. I said, well, the bottom line is, they were saying they didn't have any food. They were living with this person and that person, and they lived in Houston, Texas, according to them. In Houston, Texas. And I said, well, go down to the Walmart. I don't have any money. I said, I didn't ask you if you had any money. I said, go down to the, local Walmart and, have them contact me. Basically, I offered to buy them groceries. And this is long before I was monetized. I offered to buy them groceries to put in their refrigerator. I've done that for people before, and I'm sure it'll happen again at some point. Anyhow, asked, and they said something to the effect of, well, no, I'm not going to buy what you want me to buy. I'm going to buy what I want to buy. I said, did I say anything about, you can only have this, that, or the other thing? No, I didn't. But what you're going to need to do is go down to the local Walmart. Well, there's not a Walmart here. I said, you mean to tell me you lived in Houston, Texas, and there's not a Walmart anywhere around you?
That's a bunch of baloney.
Yeah, I know. And they started, asking, can you send me money on Cash App? I don't have that Cash App, and I wouldn't do that anyhow.
Hi,
See?
M&T.
But the whole thing, I just tell them sending the YouTube police to their location works every time. I like that. Thank you, Jesse. But this person was obviously a scam. I don't want to see anybody go hungry. Honest, there's nothing worse I can imagine than having to go without food. And I mean, yeah, I eat too much. I get that. I get this kegger I'm working on, and it really ain't from alcohol, but it's rare for me to drink. But anyhow, some people and by the way, when a lot of the times, if you go to some of these people's pages and you look at who their friends are, a lot of the times this stuff is coming from like Uganda, Nigeria. There just tends to be a lot of folks scamming from other countries.
Mm-hmm.
And so, do your due diligence. At least look into it. Some they may have a picture of a pretty white girl, a pretty black girl, usually it's some cute white girl on there. But they ain't going to have a whole lot of pictures. They're, most of their friends are going to be, foreign sounding names. And don't get me wrong, I ain't got nothing against people from other countries. I love talking with people from other countries. But, when they're trying to talk you out of money, you just have to be observant. But there are a few tales that you can go through and look at and often tell. I'm sorry, I don't mean to ramble.
No, you can keep on going.
All right.
I'm listening.
Shirley, I want to hear about hers now. Are we getting it fixed?
Shirley,
Shirley.
Yeah. Say
are
it
you
again.
getting the
Fixed
machine?
or a new one?
No, I just sent off the parts. They admitted that it was what's that they had given me an
A
older
recondition?
model. No, no, they didn't say recondition. They said an older outdated
Motherboard?
motherboard or circuit board,
Yep.
something like that. So they told my husband to detach it, and I just sent it off.
Hope they send you a new door as well.
Yes, they are. A new door, a new rubber gasket for the door, um, a new circuit board, and then after we test it out, if the trace, not the trace, but the shelf, the racks, if they're we're gonna test it out, and if it's not working anymore, then they're gonna replace that also.
Good.
Okay.
At least they're working with you.
Yes, they are. Thank God.
Yeah.
I would have been like, come get my machine and give me a new one. It's their stupidity, their issue. They need to fix it. Give me a new one. Why should you fix the
Yes.
equipment with that's their
For
fault?
everybody in here, Shirley has a freeze dryer, and it malfunctioned the other night. It kind of sucked her door in, burned up the circuit board, and she put a chip in it supposed to give all the data. And she just bought this thing last year, but it had data from 2006, so it wasn't a new one. They used an old one in there. So we was wondering if they was gonna stand by it. She got a warranty on it, but so that's good news.
Yes, it is.
How about the ice machine? Now you gotta get a new ice machine though.
Well, my husband said he's gonna check that himself and see if it's just if it's clogged up or something, a filter
Yeah.
change or something like that. But
Check the water line going to it too. Ours, we have a problem. The mice like eating the water line going to ours.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
it loses
tell-
water once in a while, and we don't hear the water because it's a really small hole. But the mice will chew on that plastic. We have a plastic line going to ours, and the mice chew on that dang plastic line all the time.
Mm. Well, I'll have. Well, he's gonna look at it. He's off this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So he's gonna look at it on Friday. So right now, I just fill up the cup with water and put it in the refrigerator to make it cold.
They have these things called ice trays. I know they're kind of antiques, but they work.
I never heard of that. What is that? What is that?
I was wondering. You knew you hadn't.
Hey, the only problem with ice trays is when you go through and fill them up and empty them and keep filling them up, but somebody else empties them, uses all the ice and doesn't fill it back up.
Oh, yeah.
That happens
That
more
would be
than
annoying.
once.
That happens at my house all the time, or it
You
has.
can do while he's not doing it. Take a 2-liter bottle of water, fill it up, freeze it, and just break you some ice.
That's not a bad
Yeah.
idea.
That's what we used to do back home.
Yep, I've done several of those. And I gotta have my ice. I'm like you. I have to have my ice.
Yeah, I feel like a druggie. You got ice? You got ice?
Yep.
But I'll be home in about maybe 10, 15 minutes. I'm just gonna stop and check the post office. I'm done with your video,
All right.
Randy Pooh.
Huh?
Sorry.
I said I'm done with your video.
Oh, you got one, huh? I
Hey,
don't have many
Yeah.
clips for you to do, I would think.
Oh no, I have my way.
I I hate to see this one.
Oh yeah,
He
you're gonna
says, I
hate,
just buy
really hate
ice at
this.
McDonald's to put in the drawer and use the dispenser.
If you guys don't know what Shirley's talking about now, if you're a member on Shirley's channel, certain ranks of Shirley, she does a private video of you to shout you out. She did one of Gary, one for Jerry, and I guess I got one now.
And LB.
Hey,
Yeah,
and
LB.
she's got some serious skill with the
Yes,
with
she
that too.
does. Yeah, you guys, if
Oh,
you don't watch anything else, watch them videos that she makes. There's another talent above the rest of us in here. It's really a lot of work that she does.
Hey,
Yeah,
Shirley,
I
did,
yeah,
hey, Shirley,
yes,
did you see my video that came out yesterday?
I sure did. I even commented on it.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
You better go
Yeah.
back.
I got a lot of comments. I can't. I don't remember reading them all. So
You
I
better go
was
back
the
and
first
read
one
it.
to comment. I think I was the third view, but I was the first one to comment.
Hey, you know what I put when I'm the first comment? I always put first comment, I win.
Yeah, me too.
I know that already about you, Gary. Between
You
you,
know
and
me
Rebecca,
too well, Des.
between you and Rebecca, I'm first. I was like, okay, I'll be last. Save the best for last.
There we go. I've got to where I hardly ever watch videos anymore. I'm on live streams just about all the
Live.
time.
Yeah. It's hard to
I
catch
have
up,
a
but I
certain
try
part
to.
of the day when I park. I catch up on. I stop like when I stopped today here. The first couple hours, 'cause I stop early usually, about 2 o'clock, 3. The first 2 or 3 hours there, I catch up on all the videos that on my list, and then I go back to the live streams. So
Here's
Well-
a
I try
comment from
to
Jerry.
give everybody time.
Here's a comment from Jesse to Jerry, and to all of us. Jerry always likes putting you on the spot, then realizes he didn't even read the comments.
and I was busy.
No excuses.
You had a
Yes.
storm coming through anyway. How do
Well-
you guys fare?
Yes, turn your
I
mic
got
up a
trees
little
that I go cut up. We got lost a shitload of trees.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Randy. What, honey?
bit. Turn your mic up a little bit. You're way down today.
I am okay.
There you go.
Maybe it's all my hair on the mic.
It might have been. Yeah, but
I
I hear
actually-
you.
I actually hear Des better than I hear you, Randy.
Oh, maybe it's my mic or headset.
Maybe it's your headphones. Turn it up a little bit too.
Could be my ears.
That reminds me, we were doing Star Trek trivia last night.
Oh man, where was I?
I don't know, but hey, those questions are hard.
Hi, Mark. Little Ridge is here.
Hey, good to see you, Little Ridge.
I need to do something like that, but I wouldn't know where to look.
Well, I just do typically I just do a search on Google I think of a subject, for example, Star Trek trivia, and do a search for Star Trek trivia questions and answers. And
Maybe
then,
I should do something like that for tomorrow night.
well, trivia kind of keeps the things rolling, and it's not the same old, especially when you go through and pick different subjects.
Yeah,
And
'cause
it also gets your algorithm up because you get people interacting.
That's
Because
right.
My lives are going.
Well, if you think about it, and this is one thing I kind of ran into when we were doing the Good Cop, Bad Dog show. When it becomes the same conversations over and over again, it tends to become stale.
Yeah.
You'll still have some people come in, and there's a lot of people that will come in because they are want to show support. Hey, that has its place. But if you'd like to keep things engaged, you kind of have to change it up a little bit from show to show.
Yeah.
And the you know,
Random trivia generator.
yeah, that would work too. Um, it's I'm just I don't want to get to where I'm doing the same thing every program. After all, I want to have fun, and it's not always fun to feel like I have to go in and sit there for an hour, 2 hours, and discuss the same things that we really have
I
been
know.
discussing.
I'm like, how you all doing? What's going on? Anything new, exciting happen? I love you all, but I'm boring myself now because I'm asking the same stuff every week. So if I'm boring myself, I know everybody else is getting bored too.
Good to see you, Jason.
That's like on here. I like getting different people in and get a different conversation
Yeah.
every day, so it's not the same conversation. We
Right.
talk about different things.
Yeah, and I always
Not
ask
even
people
be
to ask
boring.
me some questions, but
Yeah,
nobody asks me any questions. Nobody wants to know anything. They're just like waiting for somebody to say something. It's like, and I can, I don't garden. I can't drive far, so I can't travel anywhere. I use a walker. I don't hang out with anybody. I mean, I could show you my gnomes.
You
That's
hang
kind of
out with
boring.
us.
I'm talking about out here outside of YouTube. I don't go anywhere but the cottage. I go shopping. I come right back to the house. I have
right.
nobody down. I mean, I got family, but my family's is all my cousins and stuff, and they have their own lives. They have their own families, and they worry
Sure.
about themselves. And I wasn't raised with them, so I'm here. I have family, but it's they're strangers.
I'm the
Yeah.
So
same way. I see Toby more today than I've seen him in months.
yeah, B movies. Do I
The
watch any B movies?
Somebody else in the basement.
well, uh, I go into quite regularly. It's kind of a difficult because there's a couple of programs that I do go and watch their live streams, typically on like Wednesday nights. And sometimes I have to choose between one and the other, and I don't always make
Hi, Bruce.
every one of the ones that I
Hi,
want to go to.
how are y'all
Hey,
Yeah.
doing?
Bruce.
I'm stepping down.
All
Okay,
right.
Jerry.
Good to
See
see
you
you,
later,
Bruce.
honey.
See you later, Jerry. Hey, Jerry, how you doing?
Doing well. Sorry I didn't
Good.
see you come in.
You just
I
came
was
in.
Well, I've been sitting here watching, but I've been in a conversation with my daughter. Uh, I'm I've got to go to a funeral in New Orleans tomorrow.
Oh
I'm
my,
sorry
I'm
to hear that.
sorry.
Yeah, my cousin had passed away, and anyway, the funeral's tomorrow, so I won't be up here long. But I just thought I'd come up and say hi, and uh, anyway.
Hey, I always have fun when I go over to y'all at your lives. Um, they are quite fun. Um, quite the
That's
mix of folks over
that's
there.
the whole idea, is to have fun, and yeah, you gotta do things to make it that way,
Yeah,
and you know if you're doing the same thing over and over, uh it does tend to get boring, and after a
Monotonous.
while you just get kind of burnt out on it, you know
right. Well,
and the only solutions to that is you either need to take a break, or you come up with something different,
right.
and that's all you can do. It's just one or the other. Sometimes you have to do both. You may have to take a break in order to get your recharge your batteries,
Yeah,
and and I've had to do that lots of times, and you know, and it does me some good. Sometimes I have to just get out of YouTube.
yeah,
It's kind of like, there's a whole world out there. YouTube is just a slice of the pie,
yes, sir.
and it's not my entire world. And when we stay up in here too much, it becomes our world, and then we and we can kind of lose focus on other things that are going on out there around us.
That's right.
And so it does me some good to do that, just to be away from it. Unfortunately, a lot of my time spent away from it is spent up in, in a place called Wally World.
I know that place.
Hey, Des, he actually works at the Wally World by me.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I
So-
get to see Gary or Tammy, either one, come into my Walmart, and they shop there, and we talk.
Hey, I guarantee you've seen my wife more than the people on YouTube have seen my wife.
Probably so.
Although it may be they've seen her hand, because sometimes she'll stick her hand in there,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
but that's about it.
Well, I'm sure they've seen her hand, more than once. They probably know more about her hand than a lot of people.
Well, that's true.
They might even know more about her hand than you do.
They may. We've been married almost 35 years, so,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and I admit that I don't pay that much attention to her hand.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, and that's understandable. When you're together with somebody for 35 years, and that's just like, and here, uh, if we're up here just trying to do the same thing over and over, uh, we can kind of lose track of like those hands and those things about certain people, places, things
Yeah.
that kind of keep us focused or keep us in tune with what's going on around us.
Yeah,
Right.
Uh,
that's
there's
true.
there's plenty of things that we can get out there and do, plenty of things we can get out there and see. But when we're up here StreamYarding all the time, sitting in front of our computer monitor and our webcam and all that, we're not really seeing much else. We're just seeing the computer screen and whoever comes up.
You get blinders
And,
on.
So anyway,
Well,
I think part of the problem is, for me, is being disabled. I can't go for a hike. I can't go for
Right.
a walk. I can't go for a jog. I
oh
can't.
yeah,
There's a lot of things I cannot do,
uh huh,
and it's rough for me. Not being able to, when I was up north, my insurance, I had Medicaid and Medicare.
yeah,
So whatever Medicare didn't cover, Medicaid picked up. And so I was able to go on the buses and the trains and the subways and go into Boston and go for, well, however long I would go before my power chair was saying, "You better get your butt home. You're running out of power," you know.
right,
Or it would get me to the health center, which was like 3 blocks away, or to the post office that was 2 blocks away. Here, I can't have a power chair because I'm the Medicaid is different down here, so I can't have that. Um, I can't have a regular wheelchair with feet positions. It's not covered under Medicare. So
that's
it's just,
crazy.
yeah, so it's just my wheelchair I got at a garage sale and it's got nothing for me to put my feet on. And with bad knees, with the osteoarthritis, it's hard for me to hold my knees in place. You know what I mean? So
Right,
I can't go and enjoy everything else that everybody gets to enjoy. I can't afford a $500 wheelchair, just to
oh
go
yeah,
walk around my neighborhood. I can't even do that with my daughter pushing me because I can't use my right shoulder to wheel myself because I have an old rotator cuff injury from a really bad fall.
yeah.
So
Now
I'm,
in
I'm
your
basically
case,
I'm basically like homebound, and I got all
right,
you all as my people.
right. In your case, Des, you need to probably uh you may need to because you're pretty much limited on what you can do. you may have to like look at other people's, meet some new people here in YouTube would be one thing you could do, and
Yeah. Oh,
see
I've
what.
got over 1,000 channels. I meet people all the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? I follow not just everybody here in this community in the YouTube, the homesteading and knitting and crocheting and sewing and gardening and hunting and fishing and backpacking. I also follow like crafters, so I get a break from this and follow crafters. They don't talk or anything to their people,
Right.
unless you're in their clique. But I get a break from this to go see other things that other people are doing, and it's kind of cool to see people decorate the house, but they decorate all fancy schmancy with $1,000, thousands of stuff. I'm
Yeah.
more like put your feet up on the coffee table or on the couch and come hang out.
Yeah.
That's my
Mhm.
style,
I understand.
lived in style. So it's just I don't know. I miss interaction. I miss going out and just going for a ride down to the park in my wheelchair, my power chair actually, not my wheelchair, and not have to have somebody push me somewhere and rely on somebody to help me in the shower, out of the shower, get me dressed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I understand.
it's kind of depressing. Sorry, guys.
Well, that's okay. I mean, the fact is, sharing, and if we can be a shoulder to lean on, that's
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want
Exactly.
to put I don't want to put my crap out there for everybody and have people feel sorry for me either.
You just
well.
did.
Because I I still don't want to,
Jeez.
because I don't know. It just people look down on you like, oh, you're looking for sympathy, but I'm not. I'm just looking for
I
friendship.
don't.
You're
I don't.
looking for friends, and that's cool.
I don't take it that way, Des, at all.
No,
And
I don't take it that way. Not a
the
bit.
fact is, sometimes it's important for our mental health to share a burden. A burden shared is lighter.
I got a
Yeah,
burden. I gotta go
I
pee.
agree with that.
Where you gotta go, Randy?
I gotta go pee.
Okay. I thought you said that, and then I looked at it and I'm like, oh, he's at a rest stop because I can see he's pulling into the side.
Oh, I was just going. I thought he might be about to grab the bottle or something. I was going to tell him to
No,
make sure he muted his mic.
I will.
But it
You don't.
was
You don't want me to share, Gary?
no,
You just
not
said
that much.
it's all right. You just said it was all right to share.
Well, a burden. That's I guess technically that's a burden, but no. Um, but I would say, it's just like one of the things that I did a few weeks back, and I was kind of careful not to try and do it again, just because of the fact that um, I didn't want to, overuse it. Is that wheel of fun thing?
oh
Um,
yeah,
that was a blast. Um,
that was fun.
and Eddie added a few things to it that just made it absolutely, even more
I
fun.
like when we changed it though. I like when we changed it up, and so it's like knock Gary down. I'm like, no, we can't leave Gary down. If somebody gets knocked down, then Gary can come back up. You know.
Yeah,
So that was kind of fun. We got you out of the basement.
there
Yeah,
we go.
there's games you can play. And if you don't mind going and, sometimes you have to go back and mute certain songs. You know,
Hmm.
do a
Yeah,
little singing. And have a little fun that way. That's one of the things we started doing on my channel. I used to never do that. I used to be afraid of it, actually, back before I got monetized, because, it was kind of told to me that when you go to get monetized, or, once you get to that point, you don't want to have any
Strikes on you.
copyright claims or any of that kind of stuff sitting around there. And, it ended up there was a few copyright claims that I was never able to get off, simply because the live stream that those copyright claims were on just happened to be a little bit too long for me to be able to mute them, you know?
Right. Hi,
And
Mark.
so it just stayed there, there was nothing I could do about it.
Right.
And so anyway, it is what it is. I got monetized, and I mean, I'm not getting rich doing this, of course not. Uh, I don't know anybody that's making a whole lot of money, with a YouTube channel, but it's we have fun with that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just wait around for YouTube to they send me an email and let me know what needs to be done. And believe it or
Right.
not, there's a lot of content there that it's either down as sharing or it wasn't even given a copyright claim even.
Yeah.
So I'm not having to mute nearly as much as I thought I would have to. And
What I do enjoy is on Friday nights, every other Friday, DJ does a movie night behind off StreamYard, like the backside. You know how you
oh
shut
yeah,
down and we're all still talking? So he'll
hmm
do a movie night on every other Friday. So that kind of gives me a little break from YouTube. No offense to anybody, I love
well
you
that's
all.
good.
But we get to
No, that's
watch.
great.
We all decide on a movie that we want to watch. Like we did the whole Mission Impossible series up until the last two movies that have not been released yet. So every other week we'd watch the series. Then we did what else did we do recently? Oh, we watched Rocket Man from 1996 or 97. Not the Elton John one, the other one from Disney.
Yeah.
DJ didn't
Okay.
find it funny, but I thought it was hysterical.
Hey,
Hi,
Mark.
Mike Craft Styles.
Hey, how's it going? I'm
Doing
It's
on my
well.
going.
phone in my
Hey,
van, so
hey, Mark.
how's can you do the co-streaming on my cell?
Yeah. Should be able
Yeah.
to.
My crafty styles is in here too. Hello.
How do I do the co-streaming on the cell?
Go to more, and there should be an option to share to your audience.
Okay, got it.
Marco Polo is blowing up on my phone right now.
Oh, Gary, I just seen when I was doing that there. Jesse said it. He hugged your wife when you weren't looking.
Yeah, I saw that, and he did. I don't have any doubt that he did. We got a chance to meet up with them at the Dayton meetup,
Yeah.
and we had a blast. I'm just ashamed of myself. I spent all my time. I was so nervous meeting the Mod Father. I spent all my time talking about me.
Gary,
Yeah.
go and check out your channel.
Oh, you talking about the Size Matters catfishing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm familiar with them.
Okay, cool.
And
I just got somebody I'm not familiar with either.
who is it?
This old helmet.
I don't know if I know that one, but I do know Size Matters catfish. I see
Yeah, I
them
do
over in like Colt Wallace's live, and I think maybe James Guy. I'm not sure if I saw him over there. I'm pretty sure I've seen him over at Colt's
Gotcha.
Coles. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in, Size Matters.
Hey, Des, can you let me know if I'm definitely co-streaming?
Yeah, let me go over to your channel. Hold on.
'Cause I've never done it before, so
I think.
Hang
we
on,
are,
my
because
friend's
there's some new
co-streaming.
names coming in.
Yep, you're co-streaming.
all right.
Hi, Tyron, unloading. Hello, Michaela.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I figured I'd give it a shot doing the co-streaming. I can't see chat or nothing because I'm driving, so
That's
That's
okay.
all right. I've got you up too. Hold on, I got to pop out chats here. Minimize screens and pop outs, and that way I can see who's on who, where, and what. Let's see. Pop out.
Scott just dropped something. Rambo the Bronx.
Jason says, "Sorry, Des, I cannot pull up this old helmet. I'm not a moderator." From Pest Hunter Outdoors.
Oh, okay, hold on. Where'd you go? You're right there.
Yeah, I figured I'd try this co-streaming out and
It
see
might be
how
somebody that.
it
Sorry,
works out.
Mark,
Jason. It
you're
might be
messing me up.
somebody
I'm running off
that's
the road.
joined my channel through Flesh Blogs. I don't know, on one of the channels there. So I don't know.
Well, let me just say this: we build our channels with the hopes of attracting new viewers,
Hmm.
and that's always the goal, to bring more people in. Sometimes people get a wild hair, and maybe the name that they choose, it may be a little risque, or it could be like a double entendre, but that don't mean necessarily that they're trolls.
Right.
So
That's
um,
why I asked you.
yeah, and I appreciate that, Debs. I really do, because obviously you're just looking out for me, and I get that, and I'm
Yep.
thankful. But I tend to to wait until, especially when even though I'm trying to pay attention to two different chats, and I cannot watch all the chats. Um, I try to pay attention to give them a chance. People have gone through and banned me just for showing up somewhere, and so. And I've never had any ill will or ill intent in any live I've ever gone into.
Right.
Mark, B's place is saying hi to you.
So
Yeah,
I think
welcome in.
that's how you say it.
maybe I'm just
Hey,
naive.
John. Sorry, I didn't see you there, honey. I just looked in. John, Barbecue Rockstar is here. And you're
Hey,
welcome, Jason.
sub
Smarty
barbecue rock
Toto.
star. It's good to
We
I
see
got
you,
gotta.
John.
30 in the house total right now. Guys that just coming in, we're co-streaming. Gary's got 2 channels playing. Dez is playing. I'm playing, and Mark just joined us here. So if you're wondering who we're talking to or saying hi to, we got 5 co-streams going at one time right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Mark. Where did I do? Okay. That is, I think, whose is that? That is Mark. So where is
That's
yours? Your chat.
uh,
Um,
Size Matters Catfishing stated, I try to make my channel look as professional as possible. Most troll accounts don't have any followers or any content. That's true. So,
oh, I
um,
get it. Oh, did
hey,
I close out Jerry?
I'm
I mean, I
thankful
did.
you're here.
All right, I'm getting myself confused here. Hold on, give me a second. I'm like, I have markup, and I think I closed out
Might have a little.
um YouTube Police.
We still
So
see.
when I click on comments, that shows the comments from my side, or is that from your side, Randy?
On StreamYard, and comments would be for everybody.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, I'm driving, so I can't really see the comments too well.
I'm
I,
popping out chats here. So
but I'm always trying to. Well, not always. It's not like I'm eternally focused on it, but I do. I try to think of something new, and what at least the topic is, rather than just go through and I
he's
wasn't
probably got a
certain.
phone call. If he's sideways like that and he's frozen, he got a phone call. He'll be back. He'll pop back.
Oh yeah, but who knows? I got a friend of mine who drives, but I'm not sure. He's got but he doesn't live stream. He's done a few videos from time to time, but
Yeah.
I may see if I can't. Uh,
Let me mention to let's see. Mark, Michaela says Please be careful. Watch the road. Talk to you later.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I did a live this morning. If anybody missed it,
I was at the doctor's office. I
showed the
left the house.
updates of what I've been doing the past few days and where I'm at right now with getting that RV put up on the slab and everything. And I just did a couple
Awesome.
of things.
I don't think so. I don't think the battery died. I think he might have gotten a phone call. I think he pulled over and then he got a phone call. Something happened.
Oh, my back door opened up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it won't latch. I got to go to get a hold of my mechanic, see if he can fix it. So every time I turn certain corners and go up the hill, the slide door opens right up.
That's not good.
That ain't
Did
good.
I just
Well, it ain't gonna
close?
hurt nothing. I can drive around with them open anyway. As long as nobody's, I mean, even if somebody's sitting back there, as long as they've got the seatbelt on, I can drive around like that as well. But I prefer it
Right.
closed, you know. I don't know why it doesn't want to latch or anything, but it is what it is. I mean, that went bad. My speedometer quit working a little while back, and I just got to get the stuff fixed. But it's least of my worries right now.
Hey, Blue Nose. Jesse wants to know, can't you just lock the door? Mark?
But
Thank you,
Jesse
James Guy.
Jesse from Lazy Days wants to know, can't you just lock the door?
no, even locking it won't work.
And there's no way to get a bungee cord to that and then take the bungee cord and just clip it to the back window, to something on the back of your back chair or
Yeah,
something?
I mean,
or
I could probably tie it. I could probably tie it shut or something, but I don't really go anywhere that much. And then half the time, I always end up using that door to get in here, you know, for some reason.
Yeah.
So I don't worry about it too much.
I mean, say,
It
I was gonna
doesn't-
say, if it's a slider, I'd figure out a way of getting
Holy
a bungee cord.
popos! Bleep, 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 bleep.
Jesse
Here comes
said, "Hey, James Guy. Hey, by the way, James, I wanted to mention to y'all one thing that a lot of people really don't think about. If you go to somebody, you know, and go to a channel like James Guy, man, it sends chill bumps up my spine just thinking about it. One of the problems that you run into on here is sometimes it's hard to find other channels, especially when they're small channels. But James drops links left and right, you know, all the time. Him and his wife. By the way, his wife Samantha Nicole Guy is working on her watch hour. So if you get a chance, go over there and watch some of their stuff. But James drops links left and right. Now, I'm not saying that you should go in there and try to do one connection for another. What I'm saying is, if you go in there and you take up all those links, you know, connect with those channels, then it really is what I do is I go in there on a lot of these, and I'll connect with every single one that he drops if I'm not already connected with them. And that gives you a pool of people when you go to your subscriptions to go through and see who's live, which is what I do most of the time, just live streams. And so I'll go in there and say hello and get to meet them and talk to them. And, you know, it's a resource for other channels to, you know, when you do that, you know, go in, talk to them, get to meet them, get to know them. It's a resource of people that aren't necessarily in the community that you're currently at. It's how I've met a lot of the folks that are in here. So all I'm saying is that if you know, you're not trying to go through and do what YouTube doesn't want you to do. But it is a resource to find more channels that maybe you can get to know, and they can get to know you. And you can't ever tell. You might find your best friend in there. So, put quotes on each side of the channel name, and that will help filter the search. Okay.
Hey, Caucasian Sasquatch, welcome.
What's
He's
up,
on your channel,
Sasquatch?
Mark.
What's that?
I said Caucasian Sasquatch is in your channel. He said hi, everyone.
Hey,
Good.
Sasquatch, good to see you.
Always a pleasure. The
Oh, cool. Molly's going to be streaming live on our way up to Iowa. Pez Hunter said. Jason
very
said
cool.
that. Yep.
But I think it's a good way to add additional resources. So
Bay, I think they're a channel that's helping out. That's helping out other channels that you just timed out. Oh, she's gonna have her own channel started. That's awesome,
who's that?
Molly.
Molly, awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
She's a great supporter,
Yes, she is.
and I
Yep.
have no doubt she'll make some great videos.
I don't know if she can hear you, but Molly, tell those girls on Marco Polo to slow down. I'm up on a stream, and by the time I get to them, there'll be about 50 messages. My phone has been dinging like there's no tomorrow. Oh, okay. Let her know when she wakes up. Good, she needs the rest anyway.
Well, you can go through. And as far as finding a channel, if you know the name of it, you type if you're doing a search for that particular channel. A lot of times, if, for example, right now, if you were to go and search for YouTube Police, and I'm gonna have to try that about the quotes things, Jesse. Live stream, it is best to keep yourself muted to keep the background down to a minimum. Well, I appreciate that. I'm always talking though.
Hold on, let me find out what's going on with Randy. Randy, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my headset connected, going 75 mile an hour going down the road, so it ain't easy.
Because you were like, oh crap, and then all of a sudden the phone was sideways and you were gone.
The speaker, the other phone went dead. I guess it come unplugged, going down the road, hit a bump, and I didn't
Okay.
notice it. So I got you guys still playing. We can keep doing it this way. I just can't communicate as easy because the speaker ain't very good on this phone.
Okay, well we can hear you just fine, and I hope
Okay.
I hope you plugged it in.
Yeah, I got it
Yep.
plugged in.
Okay, good.
So I
Okay.
didn't notice it come unplugged.
Mr. Cheddar Pepper. Oh, tongue twister, and I did it. I've noticed a lot of people crossing the center line lately. I guess I may be texting while driving. I got a dash camera to record it if I ever get in a wreck in case it's my word against theirs. That's smart to do.
Hey, Des, try saying that 5 times fast.
No. Mr. Cheddar Pepper was in the other day. I think it was another live Man in Mind, but I was just like, we said the same thing. It's like, say that 5 times, somebody else, and they couldn't do it either.
Okay, Jesse, I just tried that thing you were talking about as far as searching and putting the quotes around it. That didn't help. But the search that I'm looking for is always a difficult one. It's typing in, if you search for YouTube Police, just for example, it comes up with a bunch of other things. What I would recommend is you at least using the filters. If you click on the filters right up underneath the search, it'll bring up filters, and you can search for channel under the second thing. Still, the first thing it brings up is Patty Mayo, and he ain't even a police officer.
I can understand that, Vay. sometimes you don't know. Just give them a chance to see if they do say something.
All
Um,
right, I gotta
Gary,
run in here real quick, and I'll be right back.
okay, Mark. You guys, can you Jesse and Jason, well, actually Jason can handle if he's stick a little bit. Handle my side for a second. I have to step away, y'all. So Gary, be his wingman for right now for chat,
Okay.
please. Thank you.
The well, one of the things I'm going to be talking about, I reckon, is just the I found one of the things that I have noticed is you can go through, and here's somebody who's actually taken my logo. I, I found somebody who's actually using my logo. There are a lot more YouTube police listed now than there were, and this is weird. The other day, I could only find about 3 channels that were YouTube police, and now there's a ton of YouTube police on here. And but if you want to go through and you want to do a search for a channel, if you were trying to search for mine, it's it's crazy how many different YouTube police is listed on here. I thought it would stand out.
I had that problem, Gary. When I first came up with the name Shooting Star, I didn't have the abbreviation for Mississippi at the end. It was just plain Shooting Star, and come to find out, there was a lot of shooting stars out there.
Yeah.
So people had trouble finding my channel. So I added the MS on there for Mississippi, and it made it a lot easier for people to find my channel that way. So,
I believe it.
anyway, that's just a suggestion I would make to anybody that's running into that kind of a problem. You may have to add something to, like say on YouTube Police, you may have to add something to that to make it easier to find. Make it easier for people to find you.
Well, here's my plan. I actually have a plan of attack on this. Because of the fact that if you look right now, if you were to go through and look up YouTube police, there's a whole bunch of them.
Oh yeah.
It's weird because the first couple of times I searched for YouTube police, I didn't see any. Now, I'm not saying these people just popped up because there's just way too many for them
Well,
to
you
have
probably
just popped
started
up.
a fad.
I don't think that's it.
Just-
But I do think that there's a lot of it's just showing more of the stuff on here, and
yeah.
the one of the things that I am noticing though is that most of them don't have many subscribers. Usually less than a lot. Most all of them, all the ones I've seen so far that actually are named YouTube police are under 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
And so I've got over 120, I think, right now. I just got to keep working on it to allow, and at some point it'll rise to the top of the, because of it, of content and because of activity. I don't have any doubt that it will go through and it'll come up and through the ranks. It may take a while to do that. Now here's somebody I found that's not even YouTube police. I'm on YouTube. But all the YouTube police ones tend to be tend to be less than. Here's Police YT. They've actually got 2.7 thousand. They don't really have any. Most everything they have is shorts and live. They do have live. No lives. I don't know when their last upload was because they started their channel 2014. Most of these only have like I said, very few subscribers. But if you're looking for a particular channel, and I still hadn't come across my channel, which is kind of funny. But there's 11, 2, 1. It's just kind of interesting to watch and see how it's hey, I don't know what to tell you other than it's not even coming up. Wait a minute. Okay, that looks a lot like my. I've got one on here that looks a lot like my. That's interesting. That looks like my sticker from my Belt Loop 29 channel. And but I still haven't come across my own channel searching for it. So at some point though, if I keep, it's just like Belt Loop 29. When I started my Belt Loop 29 channel, there was nobody, you could not find it hardly. I had to literally search name and the title of one of my videos, and to ever find it. But it's gotten to where now if you search Belt Loop 29, I wonder if it works if I split it up. It does, at least on the search. Of course, it could be because of my search history. But at least, Belt Loop 29, I have never seen anybody else with that name. And I kind of doubt I ever will. Unless somebody's just trolling me. But in order to find mine, hey, Luke, good to see you.
Hey, Robert. Luke.
Luke the Great.
How you doing, General Turtle? Oh, boy. How you doing, Luke?
Luke, you're now a moderator, brother.
Oh, boy. You gave General Turtle some power. Yeah. Luke's over in Belgium. How you doing, Robert? Good to see you.
Jesse says that if you search for the YouTube Police 53, mine is the only one that pops up. I'm going to have to try that. Let me try the 53. I didn't see it that way. Yeah, okay. It's at the top of, no, that's not mine. That is a troll. That top one with my logo is a troll. They're using my same. That's not me, Jesse. That is not me. That is somebody that has my avatar. That's somebody that has my I'm thinking about adding a circle or something to it. I went through and added the Jesse, I'm just going to let you know that is a troll, verified and bona fide. Hey, I don't blame you. But I'm behind in little chats because I've been looking at other stuff. But you know, if you look up the YouTube Police 53, that is not me. It is somebody using my avatar. I guess they saw my channel and liked it and decided to go in. In fact, this same person right there that you see, the YouTube 53, was in a live stream apparently that I was in. I was over at Dodgers, which is Hannah is her name. She's a nice lady. But I was over at her live stream, and I actually came up on panel, said hello. I knew, 4 of the 6 people, but 3 of the 6 people that were on there besides myself. And I was on there just a little bit, not too long. And then when I came down, I stayed in the chat. That same person, the YouTube Police 53, made a comment after mine, and you could tell it wasn't mine. It took me a second because I'm like, I don't remember saying that, because they said, thank you for letting me up on your panel. No, on your StreamYard. That's what they said.
Yeah, I just want to say something to Robert McMedia. Okay, you stopped taking your pain medication? Well, I hope you're going to be okay too, Robert. Just take good care of yourself, all right? Luke, my belly, yeah, I know my belly's too big. What about yours?
Hey, Shirley.
I stopped that Culligan guy, did he stop right up front of me?
You're breaking up there, Mark, a little bit. Hey, Nora. Nora can't stay, but she's sending a quick hello to everybody.
Hey, good to see you, Nora.
Oh, my goodness. You had a total knee replacement surgery 10 days ago, Robert?
Wow.
Nora said, have a fun stream, drive safe. Mark,
Take care of yourself,
I
Robert.
think she's on yours. And then
Who's that?
Canada. The Stock Explorer, Nora.
Oh, okay.
I think she's on yours or she's on Bruce. I don't know who's. Is she on Bruce's or is she on Nora? I mean on yours. I don't know. I lost. Oh, I don't have Bruce's chat up. That's right. Okay. UC Food Empire says, hi friends. Karacha Hunter Vlogs sends 3 hearts. And Luke says, my belly is flat. I work a lot. Nah. Hi AR. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome in everybody. Sorry I'm not able to read the chat. Des has got my back.
And then it says, drive safe, my friend.
This is crazy.
What's that?
I keep
Yeah, I'm
searching.
taking different roads just to keep service.
You keep searching what, Gary?
I keep searching to try and find my channel through the search engine, and I don't know how many different combinations I've tried, and it just hadn't been popping up. But now I finally went in and searched and found a way for people to find it. Mental Cop 4646. Which I don't know any other mental cops. It doesn't even pull up a mental cop when you search for it. But if you type it all one word, mental cop 4646, it actually does pull it up. So mine is a very hard channel to find, but I'm going to be working on trying to bring up its relevance in the algorithm and the search bar. The only way I know to do that is to go through and do stuff like what I'm doing right here, to go through and live stream and put up videos. So
if you put something in your about page, people, put some information in your about page so we know what you're all about. UC Food Empire says let's grow our page, let's grow our channels together. Under Mark's channel, I believe. I'm gonna grab her link and I'm gonna put it in everybody's chat in case they want to subscribe to her. She's under Mark's channel right now. She's got 46 videos and 587 subscribers. I'm sorry, 586 subscribers. And a lot of food information on her channel. I shared out your channel, you see, for everybody to see. Jesse says, change your channel to the YouTube Mental Police or the YouTube Psych Police.
I appreciate it. But I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I mean, I know there are other ways to probably make it easier to find, but the best way to do that is just to increase its profile by continuing to work on it. And at some point, hopefully, YouTube will recognize me as the YouTube police. So I did add to my avatar my established and a date 9/20/22, so that but at least this way, people, if they look at my avatar and see the little white thing underneath the police, they'll know that it's me. If they see it, if they follow it back to my channel, anyhow, they will know it's me. And by the way, let me be encouraged with Maritza. Thank you for coming in. I have a new subscriber and sending positive vibes and hosting the entire chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Be encouraged. I've met her before over at, I think it was James Geip's channel. So
Hey, Bob.
I'm thankful. And I don't want to miss anybody.
Shirley's home. She said, just getting husband's meal for work ready, guys. Sorry, I haven't come up yet. Don't worry about it, Shirley. Hubby comes first. And Elliot said, I still want to join you on a live sometime, Belt Loop. I have a hiatus from YouTube streaming probably for over 6 months at one time. Oh, wow.
Who is that?
That is Elliot AR Guns.
Oh, okay. Good to see you, AR Guns. Well, sometimes you need a break. In fact, one of the reasons why I'm working, I guess, or focusing so much on my other channels, it may sound stupid, but I feel kind of burnt out on Belt Loop 29. You know, I am going to keep doing stuff on it because that's the whole thing about it. You got to keep active. But I find different ways around that by changing my focus. To me, it's more about trying to see if what I can do with the channel. And, you know, I could focus on Belt Loop 29. The trouble with that is, you know, I like the people that I hang out with, and, you know, but I'm also trying to meet new people. So if I'm always on Belt Loop 29, it's always, a lot of times it's the same folks. And so this allows me to try to explore new avenues, reach different areas, talk with new people. And it gives me a challenge because it's, you know, going and talk into different areas. Anyhow, you need a break for 20 years long. Cool.
Don't pay any attention to him.
Hey, Brother Bob.
Oh boy.
Well,
He's
I just, y'all know I'm scatterbrained, right? I hope so, anyhow. My focus sometimes, in fact, after talking with who, I don't even remember who it was, but they were talking about ADHD and how it tends to have you, jumping from thing to thing to thing to focus. Uh, who was that? I don't know. I can't think of it at the moment. It'll come to me later. But this kind of suits me to a T because I'm not always focused on the same thing. It gives me different things to focus on. And in fact, it plans for me to jump from one thing to another.
well,
So,
nothing wrong with that. You probably have different interests that you
I do.
want to try to look into, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, that's why I say sometimes I need to. Sometimes I have to just take a break from YouTube.
Yeah.
Hey,
No.
digits, welcome, hon.
Well,
Jesse said
Bruce,
that's it. ADHD, YouTube police.
yeah, I saw ADHD. That, that's probably not a bad idea. ADHD. Um, I may just add that to the title.
Luke, it's not hard talking to me. What are you talking about?
It's
Oh
turtle
boy.
car. Well, that may be the answer. Um, but I do tend to jump from, and then eventually I'll come back around to the same subject, and I can't, and I keep working on that till it's completed. But hey, I know what I was going to say. Bruce, I once took a 5 month vacation, or stopped for 5 months. The only thing is, I had so much content loaded up. I had so much content loaded up that I had 5 months worth of videos, shorts to put on there.
Oh wow.
Wow.
They were
Hey,
all
DSP.
I kept doing one right after the other, right after the other, right after the other of the How to Speak Redneck shorts.
Yeah.
And so I had so much stuff, and every time I didn't want them to drop, all at the same time. I didn't want them all to drop one right after the other. So I went through and just started scheduling them out, you know, and I'd give it a couple of days for one, then I'd schedule another. But I think what happens though when you do that, I had enough for 5 months where I didn't upload anything for 5 months.
Wow.
But what happens when you do that is YouTube sees that you're not
Not active.
actively uploading.
Yeah.
And so what they do is they're not really pushing your stuff. Yeah, I am the procrastination YouTube police, or I was at that time, or I guess I am now. I don't know. But I've got stuff. That's in the can, ready to upload. But I just need to do it. I've got mail calls here that I need. I've got Raquel from Cottonwood Ranch Outdoors with Big Matt. I got a few more, mail calls I need to do. I just get so wrapped up in what I'm doing and let myself get so busy that I don't get anything done sometimes.
Gotta get on it, Gary.
I know it. I'm not. Hey, I'm not as bad as Devil Dog.
Mine's all done. I just put out my last mail call. I filmed it, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna put it out later today. Of the stuff that I got the last couple of days, so that's good. The
Well,
leg, I went to the lymphedema specialist, and she put tons of lotion on my leg, measured my feet and my legs, and I go back next Wednesday and next Friday, and they're gonna start doing lymphedema. I forget what it's called. Lymph node massages on the legs. Try to push the fluid up, and then I have to get fitted for compression stockings. And if those are too painful, they're going to try to see if Medicare will cover, which they probably won't. But they're going to see if Medicare will cover compression wraps with Velcro because my legs expand and contract. So they're going to try to see what's covered. But right now, she doesn't think it's going to be covered, and they're trying to put a law into effect for next. To hopefully, it'll go through with Medicare for next year. That it will cover in the insurance. If it doesn't, it's $60 a whack, and I'll have to buy them at least 2 or 3 times a year, and that I don't have. So she thinks it's $60. It might be more than that. At the time, the last person ordered was 60, but prices change. You know how that is. Things go up and go up. So right now, I'm dealing with continuous pain, and I'm always feeling like I'm being slapped on a sunburn on my legs. So just have to take it one day at a time and one doctor appointment at a time. How long is my hair? It is right to the breast. It used to be, I used to have it all the way down to my rear end, but I cut it up to here about 7 years ago. So it's growing. Yeah, when my boyfriend passed away that year or the following year, I cut it short to the top of my shoulders. So it's grown this much. But
Hey,
I
Des.
want it long again. Yes.
Luke the Great said, "Can you talk louder, Miss, just for Bruce?" I guess.
Like I said, don't listen to him. He's
You want me to scream? I mean, I think I talk loud enough. I don't know.
yeah, he's no. You're saying it. You're saying it very loud and clear, Des.
Okay.
Just don't
He's just,
don't pay too close of attention to Luke.
You know what
and
it is?
just-
Is my dad had a grenade go off in Vietnam near him, so he's partly deaf, and he now has a hearing
See-
aid. So
see,
we're
he's
loud
out there
talkers in my
laughing.
house. I know we're loud talkers in my family. So yeah.
it's his way of saying that Bruce is hard of hearing.
Oh, I know.
I'm not hard of hearing.
He can hear me. He can hear me just fine.
Hey, y'all. I'm
Did
gonna have to
I
drop
love
down.
it.
I've got to feed the dogs and do a few other things, and
Before
then
you
I'm
get
gonna have to get
Oh,
ready
yeah.
for work. I'm
Okay.
I've got
I'll,
to get going too. I got to get some things
Actually,
done
Gary,
today.
I'm in
because I've
Laredo.
got to go
If
to
you guys
funeral
can't tell,
tomorrow.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I can tell you're in a town. I can't tell that it's Laredo.
What town? But yeah. It just says later belt loop.
Well,
Oh, the 122-year-old.
No.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
Jesse. Thank you for hanging out with us. He's gonna
there's a
go do a
lot of.
bunch of errands as well.
Hey, I'm just gonna say this: there are a lot of awesome channels and awesome people that hang around with us. So, if you're fairly new to the group, just stick around. You'll find out. You know, thank you. I will. I'm gonna work on. I always want a good shift. Can't always predict it. I've been a little superstitious lately since I started working there, and not saying anything about the shift. But I think I'm gonna take a different approach and speak it into existence. Just have a little faith, and that's what I'm gonna try to do. But there are a lot of great people and great channels around here. So if you're fairly new, stick around. You'll learn. Hey, P Digits, good to see you. Seems like I just saw P Digits. The chat kind of jumped on me. Yeah, there he is. Stands faster than anyone can run. There we go. Anyhow, I'm gonna hop down. I've got to feed the dogs and get something to eat. I hadn't eaten yet today. I've had a couple cups
we're
of
going to
coffee.
end the whole thing, Gary.
Okay.
I'm in Laredo here, and I'm having problems with phones, and I'm in all kinds of traffic. I can't keep messing with my phones.
Well, do you want me to stick around for a little while or until you end?
Yeah, I'm going to end it here. I'm just about to deliver this trailer, so
Okay.
as soon as I get straightened out here.
YouTube. Oh boy. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna have to get down. Because I got some